Hold up.
Yo, what's good people, it's that GTLD and I'm back with another banger, man. Now, I know this coronavirus stuff is very serious, so let's, on a serious note, make sure you're washing your hands. Make sure you're, self-isolating as much as possible, because we're not trying to spread it to people who could potentially die from it. So make sure that you're taking the necessary precautions, please. But obviously on this channel, we're all about positivity, man. We had to kick it off in a light-hearted manner, man. And that's how we're gonna continue. So that being said, in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys how to keep your hair healthy while you're on quarantine, while you're in lockdown. Because just because you can't go outside doesn't mean you shouldn't be looking after yourself, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you how to keep your hair healthy, and for the man them, for the fellas, how to keep your beard healthy as well, you know what I'm saying? They're pretty similar. There isn't that much difference. But I'm gonna give you the keys anyway, man. So make sure you smash the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. If you haven't already, hit that red button, subscribe. Make sure you click the bell so you get notified every time I drop another banger like this one, man. So you know, let's go.
I don't even knew what I do for a decent house and a plate of food. Better pay, don't make the news. That's right.
Okay, man, let's get straight into this video. Now, I do want to say this is going to be an overview. So there are some topics we're just going to kind of cover at a high level. And I'll do other videos in more detail where necessary. I'll let you know where those are going to be. But let's get straight into this, man. So in order to keep your hair healthy, really, there are two main things that you're going to want to do, all right? And that's going to be keep your hair clean and keep your hair moisturized. If you can do those two things effectively, for the most part, your hair's going to be healthy, man. So let's get into how you keep your hair clean. Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is wash it. You know, if you are not washing your hair, I don't know how you expect it to be clean, man. Come on now. So you're gonna want to wash it once to twice a week with shampoo and conditioner, okay? Now, I made a video about hair type and hair texture already, in which I cover what kind of wash schedules are best for different types of hair. So if you want to watch that, cut in the top right, link in the description. Go check it out, man. But you want to go for like once to twice a week, depending on your hair type. With shampoo and conditioner. Reason being, shampoo is going to strip all the natural oils out of your hair, which is not what you want. You don't want to do that on a regular basis, okay? So in between your full wash, that's what we call it. We're calling the shampoo and conditioner a full wash. In between that, you can do a co-wash as well. So a co-wash is when you're washing your hair with just conditioner. All right, and if your hair's like, say you got dirt in your hair, say you've been doing your home workout because you ain't going to the gym.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
If you've been doing your home workout, you got sweat, you want to wash that out of your hair. So it's cool. Do a cold wash, man, because that's gonna preserve those natural oils in your hair. Now, there is another thing as well called a pre-poo. It's like a pre-shampoo and conditioner. Bruh, I just found out about this stuff like a week ago. I'm learning just as you guys are, man. So I haven't actually done that, but essentially that's where you're preparing your hair for the shampoo and conditioner that you're about to apply to it. So what you're doing is you're basically just gonna do like an oil massage, right? Just massage your scalp, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do another video on that when I figure out how I'm gonna do that, what I'm gonna do, and all that kind of stuff, man. If you guys know about pre-poos, let me know in the comments, man. I hate that word. You guys need to come up with a different word because that word is weird. But let me know in the comments if you have any advice on how to pre-poo your hair, man, because I'm learning about that one. But yeah, so that's really what you want to do in terms of having a full wash and a cold wash. And the same goes for your beard, all right? Now for your beard, you're gonna want to have, I generally use like a shampoo and conditioner all in one for my beard. Again, you don't need to wash it every day. Yeah, I'd say twice a week for your beard and your Gucci, man. You don't need to do too much with that one. In terms of what I use to wash my hair, this is my Cantu shampoo. Sulfate free. Sulfate free is important. I feel like if you want to have the healthiest hair, you're going to want to use the most natural products possible. So get all those harsh chemicals out of your routine, man. And then this is my conditioner. Again, Cantu conditioner, man. It works wonders, bruh. Natural, again, sulfate free. So that's what I use to wash my hair in a full wash. Now if I'm doing a cold wash, you can use your conditioner, that's fine. I like to use my As I Am coconut co-wash. This stuff is amazing, beautiful, smells, hits the spot, man. So this is what I use for my co-washes. And then for my beard, I told you it's an all-in-one kind of thing. So this is what I use, shampoo and conditioner for my beard, man. And you know, get it nice and soft, you know, whoop, whoop de whoop. Hey. So yeah, man, that's how you wash your hair. So the next step then is moisturizing your hair, okay? So for moisturizing your hair, it's a bit more complicated than washing it. Washing it was quite simple, but moisturizing it is gonna depend on a number of factors. So we've already covered hair type and hair texture in the previous video. Link in the description to go check that out. Now you're also gonna wanna know what your hair density and your hair porosity is, all right? Hair porosity is the main thing in deciding how you're gonna moisturize your hair, and your hair density is gonna affect how much, you know, the quantities of products that you're using, all right? So what is hair density? Hair density is how densely packed the hair on your head is, all right? How much hair do you have packed on your head? I have medium density hair. Now for porosity, porosity is how well your hair absorbs and retains moisture, okay? Both of them. So if you have low porosity, that means that your hair is not very porous, all right? Which means it's difficult for moisture to get into your hair, but it's also difficult for moisture to come out of your hair, all right? So it's like a double-edged sword. And the same goes for high porosity, all right? With high porosity, because it's highly porous, it's easy for moisture to get in, but that also means that it's easy for moisture to get out.
You smart.
So I have low porosity hair. How do I know I have low porosity hair? Well, firstly, you know your hair, right? And you know how easy it is when you put water on it. You know how easy it is before it gets like saturated with water, how quickly that happens. For the next step, I'm gonna tell you how to actually moisturize your hair. So there are really two primary methods of moisturizing your hair, and that is the LOC method and the LCO method, all right? Now, you can do both methods on both porosities, on both low and high porosity. You can mix it up, it's up to you. Really, it really depends. Remember, everyone is somewhere in the spectrum between low and high. You're not gonna be bang low, bang high. You're gonna be somewhere in the middle. But primarily what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you which of those methods works best in general for low porosity and which of those works best in general for high porosity, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. So for high porosity hair, remember, easy to get in, easy to come out. The LOC method is gonna be really, really good for you. Now the reason why, L, liquid. Not an L like we're taking in 2020. 2020 looking like an L so far, but I know we're finna turn that into a big W. But right now, it's a L. But not that kind of L, we're talking about liquid. So the liquid is gonna be water, primarily, and some kind of leave-in conditioner. That's generally what people will use for that liquid point. So then, once you've done the liquid, the oil comes into play. Now for high porosity hair, you're gonna wanna use a penetrating oil. Something like castor oil, something like olive oil, something of that nature. Because what that's gonna do is it's gonna get into your hair shaft and give you that moisture while also creating a sealing kind of effect on the liquid layer below it, all right? And that sealing effect is important because remember, with high porosity hair, it's easy for water and moisture to leave your hair. So having that sealing layer is good. Then on top of that, you put the cream. So what that means is because your hair, again, is highly porous, over time, it's gonna be able to draw moisture from that cream layer, all right? In order to keep that hair moisturized, okay, until the next time you moisturize your hair. So that's why LOC works really well for high porosity. So for low porosity hair, you're gonna do LCO, all right? So LCO, liquid, remember, water and leave-in, water-based leave-in conditioner. Then you're gonna go cream layer on top of that, and then you're gonna put the oil in. Now it's really important with low porosity to manage your quantities, all right? You don't want to use the cream and the oil in high quantity, all right? Because otherwise that's going to create product buildup on your head. You want to use low quantities. Increase the quantity if your density is quite high. So if you have very high, very dense hair, then you might want to increase the quantity a little bit. But again, just manage those quantities is going to be really important, because otherwise you're going to end up like how I used to end up when I was using castor oil, putting that in my head. I didn't know what I was putting it in my head, and that shit was dripping down my forehead.
You got too much dip on your chip.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Definitely not. So I would recommend you use a light oil, something like argan oil, something like jojoba oil, all right? It's gonna be a light sealing oil that's gonna lock in all that moisture in your hair. Now, at times, the full LCO may be too much for low porosity hair. So for low porosity, it's very easy to use like an LC or an LO method. That's fine. So that's just liquid and cream or liquid and oil. It's okay to do that. You don't have to do all three, all right? And I frequently do that with my hair, all right? At the end of the day, with moisturizing your hair, less is always more when it comes to applying product. You don't need to apply that much product. Your hair naturally moisturizes your scalp, you know, naturally creates those oils to keep your hair moisturized. So we're just adding to it, especially, I mean, look, let's be honest, especially if you've got afro hair, you black, you're not really supposed to be here, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be in this climate. It's not made for us. So, you know, you got to add some stuff in there just to help it, look after it, you know, take care of it, all that stuff. So yeah, man, I'm going to tell you guys what I use to keep my hair moisturized. So for my liquid, obviously, agua, water, use all that stuff, H2O. But this is the leave-in conditioner that I use. It's my Cantu leave-in conditioner. It's water-based, it's more water than anything else. So yeah, I even add, I think I added a bit of water into it as well. So yeah, that's what I use for my liquid layer. Then for my cream layer, I either use this Cantu coconut curling cream. I generally use that when my hair is at lower levels just to promote my curl pattern. And if you have type 2 or type 3 hair, this is gonna be really, really good for you because it's gonna add curl to it. So if you're trying to get waves, you need them curls, man. So yeah, that's gonna help with that. And then when my hair starts to get a little bit longer, I use this. So this is my As I Am double butter cream, man. Now this stuff is so good. Oof, I started using this like past month, let's say. I love it, good stuff. I can't wait till my hair grows out a bit more and I can start using it again. But yeah, because my hair is medium texture and also medium density, I wait for my hair to grow out a bit more before I start using creams and butters that are a bit heavier than that curling cream, because that curling cream is quite light, quite liquidy. So it's good for those kind of textures and densities, you know what I'm saying? Now for the oil layer, I generally use one of these two things. I either use my pomade, Cold Label premium pomade, man. It's got a lot of oils in it already. So it's got a lot of, it's got like jojoba oil, coconut oil, olive oil, tea tree. So there's oils in it already. So once I use this, I don't really feel the need to put another oil layer on top of it. But if I'm not using my pomade, then what I use is this. So this is my argan oil. So I use this on my head as well. Remember, with the oils, keep it light, nothing too heavy. I have another one of these that I use for when I'm wolfing and my hair's really thick. But other than that, it doesn't need to be too heavy, nothing too major, man. Now, for your beard, you can use pretty much all of those products. I wouldn't recommend you use the curling cream for your beard. I don't tend to do that. I will just use the liquid. I tend to just shorten it with the beard. I tend to do an LO or LC. I don't tend to do a full LCO with my beard. But if I'm not using my argan oil, then I'm using this. So this is the matching, goes with my shampoo and conditioner from Bulldog, man. Just some beard oil that you can apply to your beard, keep it shiny, you know what I'm saying? Nice and shiny, you know what I mean? Woo, whoa. Whoa. So that's really it in terms of that. That's how I keep my hair moisturized. You don't need to moisturize your hair every day. You really don't need to. If you're keeping it adequately moisturized, you're using the right amount of product, you're washing it at the right times. Your diet is important as well. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. That's one of the ways you keep your hair moisturized. If you're not drinking water, then your hair's not gonna be as healthy as it should be. If you're not eating the right things, your hair's not gonna be as healthy as it should be because it's not gonna be getting the right nutrients, all right? So that's important too. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. I told you what I do. I told you what the products I use are. All of the products will be in the description as well. Links to go and get them. Grab them now while you can. I put Amazon links in there so you can go order them Amazon Prime so they come straight to your door. You don't need to go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you ain't trying to leave your house right now. Now the next video is going to be for my waivers, man. I'm going to tell you guys what your essential lockdown supplies are, man, and to make sure that you can maximize the wave in this period, you can come out spinning when they finally let us out again, man. So make sure you smash the like button on this video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you put the post notifications on so you get notified next time I drop another banger, man. It's been that G-Tel D, wave to the world, and I'm out, man.